Hello Gemini, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, thanks for being here and for clicking on this video. I'm going to be doing a mid-month reading for November, and we're going to go ahead and pull some cards to find out what's going on for you into the rest of the month. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you. You will know if it resonates with you, possibly by the first or second card on the table. So especially with this reading that we're doing today. So hopefully you'll stick around, and there could be some messages in here for you. So definitely stick around. If you haven't checked out the November reading, the entire month, I will go ahead and attach that to the end of this video, as well as your career, finance, and money reading. I will go ahead and put that one also, attach that to the end of this video. So please go check those out, okay? Also, if this reading does resonate, please hit that like button. That does help me, and it helps YouTube to, the algorithm to, push it out to other people, so there are other people that can benefit from the messages that I'm sharing with you today, okay? Let's jump right in. Let's go ahead and see what the main dominant energy, the situation that we are talking about today, okay? Please keep in mind that roles can be reversed, and cross watchers are welcome here, okay? We start with the Seven of Earth, Seven of Pentacles here, okay? This is you putting the work in, really working hard to attain something, putting the effort in, really just buckling down and putting in the work, doing the work. It says on the card here, seeds well planted. So you have sown your seeds, or you have planted your seeds, and you're waiting. You're currently waiting for something to come to fruition. Now, this could be related to a job, a career. Maybe you have gone to school and you're getting ready to graduate. This is earth energy. So to me, this talks about your money. Okay, this talks about your well-being when it comes to finances, career, and your assets and such. Okay, so there is a pause, a temporary pause. As I said, you're waiting for something. There's nothing to be worried about, but this could just be maybe there's a delay in moving forward due to maybe even the pandemic or the mandates. It could be really anything. Put it how it resonates for you and your situation. You'll know. Okay, as I said, you're going to know if this reading is for you, because this is very specific and my readings are very detailed. So please make sure that you stay and see what other messages come out, okay? But that's what we have as your situation. You are currently waiting for something. You put in the hard work, and you're just kind of sitting back and waiting, okay? Let's see what your current energy is at this time. We have the Wheel. Beautiful. This is Archangel Michael, and there is a new cycle that is coming in for you. There's positive change that's coming your way. So although you are in this moment of delay, of waiting, okay, there is a situation that is going to be moving forward for you, okay? If you feel like you have, just haven't moved, or you have been kind of stuck or stagnant, don't worry, because this card is really letting you know that fortune is on your side, okay? This is the Wheel of Fortune in the Rider-Waite-Smith. In this deck, it's called the Wheel. And this really just says that you're moving forward. You are moving right along the way you should be, okay? Divine timing is at play here. So let things unfold the way they need to, and just know that you are on the right track, okay? And you're doing things the way that they need to be done. And if that's taking time off, or if you're, taking a break, and that could be what the delay is, you're doing what you need to do, okay? And that is the right thing to do. I love this card. The Wheel is a very, very positive card, and this can also talk about news coming your way as well. Good news, okay? And good luck as well. I love that energy for you, Gemini. Let's see what is in your conscious mind at the time, right now, what you are aware of at this time. Spirit, what is Gemini aware of at this time that we need to highlight here in this reading today? Okay, we have the Four of Air. There is that taking that time off. So I do feel here, Gemini, that you are either taking a break or you are kind of taking it easy. You're resting and rejuvenating, and you're preparing for something that's definitely going to be coming in. And you could be aware, I mean, this is, I just said that, right? You're aware of this. So you could be aware of what you're waiting for. You could be very aware of that, knowing that you have, maybe put all the work in, and then you're just kind of taking that time to look back and reflect on all of the hard work that you've done. And this wheel is just on, it's kind of there in the ethers, right? Waiting to bring in what you have worked so hard for, the benefit or the outcome of what you're waiting for. That's what the wheel is, right? Saying that it's coming in. You're kind of like in that mode where you're just kicking back, waiting. This is a big reading of waiting. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but that's the message, okay? Says allow more time before making a decision. So you might need to, meditate on manifestation, right? Manifestations of whatever you have put into play for yourself. Sit back and do the manifestations, what you want to see come out of your hard work, okay? And I think that's what you're doing already. So there might be, this need to just focus on what you want to see come to fruition, especially if you're, for example, in school, or you are taking this vacation from work, or you're taking actually a hiatus, okay, or maybe transitioning from one job to another. That kind of energy is here. So you're kind of just in that mode where you are getting ready to delve deeper. Okay, you're delving deeper into something, or you're engaging with something very deeply, and you're getting ready to harness whatever this is. Okay, it's going to be different for everybody since it's a general reading, but it's beautiful. The energy out here is really, really beautiful. So let's see what you're not aware of. Okay, let's see what your unconscious level needs to bring to light. Okay, Spirit, what is Gemini not aware of at this time? We have ego, but it did come out in reverse. This is the Devil card. Okay, I love that it came out in reverse, because that to me tells me that you're no longer procrastinating. You may not even be aware of this. As we said, this is your unconscious level here. So there may be this energy of you unconsciously being very diligent, okay? Not fearful of all of the things that are headed your way, whether that's more hard work. You're not scared to put the work in. You're not scared to move forward with the things that are ahead of you, okay? The endeavors that you have put on your path, the manifestations that you want to put on your path, okay? I don't feel like you're fearful of anything, and you're not overthinking things, or you're not doubting yourself at all. Okay, so I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but that's what I see here. You're no longer, or you are not fearful of anything at this time. You are ready to move forward very, very diligently, and I feel like you know exactly that there's good fortune ahead of you, and that you're ready to prepare for a new journey with a new cycle here. Okay. So beautiful energy. I do love that. So hopefully there's some insight there for you. I want to see what is ending and what could be transforming for you. mid-month in November, moving into December. Yes, the Five of Earth. Okay, this is the fear of maybe not having enough, whether that's financially or whether that's physically. Okay, this could also be related to your health. So if you have been feeling maybe that you aren't well enough to move forward with something, or you're not clear enough on something, or your money isn't right, this is transforming for you. This is what's going to be transforming for you in November. Okay, so if you feel like you need to attain assistance from other people, or if you want to reach out for help in any way, whether it's related to your health or your money, this is really just saying that you're going to be open to that if that's what you need. Okay, altogether and overall, the Five of Earth is really the feeling that you're in lack, or you're lacking something. That is what's transforming for you. You're no longer going to be feeling that lack towards the end of the month. I love it. So I want to clarify this reading, and I want to use the Wild Unknown Tarot to do that. There will not be an extended to this reading. I know last month I did the extendeds, and this month I'm still offering personal readings, but the extendeds will not be available. So if you're interested in a personal reading with me, you're welcome to reach out to me via email, and all of the information to reach out to me is in the description box below. Okay? All right. Spirit, why is the Seven of Earth here for Gemini? Please clarify the Seven of Earth. Yes, Eight of Pentacles. And the Star. Beautiful. Gemini, you have been really working hard on the things that you want to see in your life, whether this is a job, a relationship, whatever you've been working towards in your life at this time. You have put the energy and the effort into this with all your heart. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Star. This is Aquarius energy with the Star. Okay, this is really saying that you trust yourself in moving in a direction that's good for you. If in the past, for example, you've had to leave a situation, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, a job, and you moved into something new, and you really put in that effort to start a new cycle. If you've done this already, okay. If not, this is what's coming for you. Okay, this is what you are headed towards, and you're ready because you trust yourself. You trust in that direction, and you know exactly what you want. Okay. The Star card is also clarification and moving in that direction. So you are ready to put the hard work in because you've already put in tons of work, right? You've already planted your seeds. You've already put in the time and the effort into what you want to do and how you want to proceed. So this is just a reiteration, really saying that you're ready for this new path with the wheel. And let's look at that. Let's see what positive change is coming your way and what is moving towards you. What could be coming your way in November? Spirit, why is the wheel here for Gemini? Too many. Okay. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So what this is saying to me is that you have a lot of options to choose from. There are many possible avenues that you can take in love with people, or in, love regarding something that you love to do. So, whether it's school, whether it's a career, whether it's a side hustle, whether it's entrepreneurship, whatever it is that you love to do. And yes, it could be related to people as well. Many different people who you want to maybe spend time with. But we have the Ace of Cups here. And this could tell me that, or this could tell you, I should say, that this is possible new love. Maybe you're selecting one out of many. Okay. This could be, you moving into a direction that is brand new. Okay. Something that's coming in for you. This is an offer from the divine. Okay. This Ace of Cups is a new beginning, which the wheel talks about, right? Moving into that new direction. And, really, really, it says positive change here, right? And a situation which is moving forward for you. So again, this could put it how it resonates for you, because not everyone is about love. Not everyone, is in correlation with love. It's going to depend on your situation. So whether it's about something that you love to do or a person that you love, there's many options in either one of those areas for you. Okay. This is just reiterating that with the wheel, there is a new beginning for you, and you are going to be moving into that new beginning. If you haven't already been, experiencing this new love. Okay. I love that. So let's see what the Four of Air is here for. Why is the Four of Air here? This is what you are conscious of, okay? What you are aware of. One more. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles, which is out here twice. Okay, just different cards. These are the same energies here, just different cards. Five of Earth, Five of Pentacles. We have the Hangman, and we have the Nine of Wands. So I do feel a little bit of difficult energy here, and I do feel that there is, the reason for the Four of Air is what we're seeing here. Okay. Again, the Four of Air is saying that you needed to either walk away, or not walk away, but take a break. Okay. Take a break from something, or you have either, taken a hiatus from something, or have transitioned out of something into something else. Okay. Now, the Five of Pentacles is talking about that lack, right? Feeling like you don't have enough, or feeling like you're drained. Okay. Physically drained, even with your health or with your finances. Okay. But the Hangman does talk about having a new perspective. The new perspective, I believe, is coming from the time that you've taken away from, work or relationship or friendship or whatever it is. Okay. Whatever you're taking that break from, it's allowing you to have a new perspective on this possible strain, okay, that you've been feeling, this disappointment coming from whatever happened with this situation. There could have been someone who left you out in the cold, someone who made you feel like you weren't enough. Okay. This could also be some reason for you feeling the lack of finances or the lack of money coming into you. Now, again, put that how it resonates. This is going to be different for everyone as to why this is here. Okay. But there is this new perspective that's coming in as to why there was this disappointment. Okay. What happened with you feeling overwhelmed or taken advantage of, or maybe even just being let down by someone or disappointed by someone. Okay. Put that how it resonates for you, but this is something you are definitely aware of, Gemini. Okay. And I believe that you're working your way through that, because we have the Star card. You are trusting in yourself to make the decisions that you need to make for your own life to move into this beautiful new beginning. Okay. Now we have the Ego, the Devil, in reverse here. Let's see why this is here. This is in your unconscious mind. Okay. What you're not aware of. Spirit, what is Gemini unaware of at this time? Please clarify the Devil. Okay, Gemini, I'm hearing that you are dropping your ego. Okay? You're dropping your ego, which is a good thing. Egos can sometimes be a little bit tough. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is a little bit of contradictory energy, but let's work our way through these cards. So the 8 of Swords is talking about feeling like you can't move, okay? Feeling maybe like you are internally conflicted about which direction to take, okay? Which way to go. So although you are dropping your ego, and this could be possibly the ego as part of one of those directions. So it could be that you have been in a situation that is requiring your ego to work more for you rather than your authentic, down-to-earth self. Now, I know that sounds weird. Please let that sink in, because that's very that's a very complicated way to say it. The 2 paths here, right? This is in the upright, so this is saying that you have to choose one of 2, or you are conflicted between 2 paths. But it's in reverse, so you're not conflicted at this time. You've dropped your ego, okay? But there may have been that time where you've had to choose, right? There was a time before this in your recent past where you were debating between 2 things. One may have been very centered in ego. One may have not been, okay? At this current moment, as we are doing this reading, you are not conflicted anymore. You have chosen your path, and it may have been very difficult for you to make that decision, okay? It may have felt like you were very internally conflicted about it, okay? There was a lot of internal conflict about how you thought about the situation, how to verbalize it, even with maybe people or a person in your life that you've had to deal with. So, because the Swords talk about, you know, the voice, right, and the thoughts. So there was some conflict here making this decision, but I feel that it did allow you to drop the ego and to move in a better direction. This also works really well here with this 4 of Air, because this is saying that you've taken that time to really think about and gain a new perspective, right, on the situation. Okay, so that's beautiful. Beautiful energy. I love it, Gemini. Let's see why this is what's transforming for you, which is feeling lack, okay? The lack, again, is out here in your consciousness. So you are aware of this lack, whatever this is for you. Let's see why it's here and why it's transforming for you. The Hierophant. Okay, so you have the Hierophant and the 7 of Swords. I do feel that the 7 of Swords is your energy, okay? And I do feel that it's very directly tied in with this ego. So what this is saying to me is that you have felt lack, physical connection, maybe with a physical connection with someone, or even in your finances. As I said, this can talk about, you know, this is tangible, right? Earth is tangible items. Yes, people can be tangible. You can touch, feel them, and see them and hold them, right? So yes, this can be a person as well. But this is saying that you have definitely learned something regarding the situation that has, you know, maybe caused this conflict within you, but you definitely are seeing it for what it is. I do also feel here that there has been some sort of spiritual awakening or spiritual journey that you're on, okay? This could also have allowed you to come out of this energy of maybe taking more than what you were giving, or maybe even in a situation that, as I said, with the ego, was creating conflict for you to choose a path between something that was ingrained in ego versus something that was ingrained with a spiritual journey or a spiritual path that you were on. You know, it reminds me of this polarity of good and bad, or polarity of light and dark energies. So I do, and we all struggle with that. Every one of us has those, two paths in front of us at all times, right? We are not all light and we are not all dark. We have to create a balance between the two so that we can function, right? And not only in integrity, but also in society as a productive and civilized human being, right? So that's what this is really saying. This is really talking about you learning something from going through this phase of your polarities, and really coming out of that, transitioning or transforming out of this energy, so that you're no longer feeling that lack or restriction, is what I'm hearing. Okay. I do see that there is this new beginning that you are heading into. You have put a lot of work into the things that you have done for, whether it's in your career or in your relationships. Okay. It can definitely work both ways, in all ways, actually. So I hope that there was some sort of insight that I provided for you here. I want to get one oracle card for you. I'm being called to use this deck to pull an oracle card for you and see what needs to come out as far as advice insight for you before we close the reading, okay? So let's just throw a couple shuffles in here, and then we will close the reading with an oracle message. It's a beautiful reading, Gemini. It shows your polarity as a Gemini. I love it because that's really, really who you are. So I do see that very, very strongly here, that there is this, how would I say it, tug of war within yourself. But it's beautiful because that's how we grow. Okay, that's how we expand and evolve. So that's what I see happening for you here. You're definitely evolving. So let me see, Spirit, what do we have for Gemini? One message for Gemini, please, to close the reading as advice. Or something that they need to know. Okay, beautiful. Yes, and this goes really well with the Hierophant card here. And this is covenant, sacred contract. So just, intuitively, what I'm seeing with this is that you have definitely made a contract with yourself, Gemini. There has been an agreement that you have made with yourself to choose the right path for yourself. Okay? This contract is also with the universe and your guides and the people in your life. Okay? People who love you, people who care about you. Also, the universe that always has your back. This is a sacred contract that has led you down the right path. Okay, I do want to read the message from the book. That was my intuitive nudge on the card, but I'm going to go ahead and read it for you so that you have an exact insight as to what this card is talking about. Okay. All right. So it says here, you are being invited now by the universe to enter into a sacred contract. The covenant card may also be a call to recognize that an ancient agreement you made with Spirit needs to be renewed or canceled and torn up. Is an opportunity showing up right now that is full of promise, but you are unable to sign and seal the deal and commit to it? That's a question here. Okay. The reason is that it needs to be elevated to a sacred contract. A covenant must be found on the truth, not your truth or his truth or her truth, but a greater truth that takes the destiny of all into account. The covenant is not all about your agenda only. Spirit must be invited to come into the table, or to the table, as sorry, I don't know that word, Guarantor, guarantor of the good faith of all, and to ensure that the direction you are embracing in will be for the greater good. Okay? It's important that you understand what you are signing up for. Be sure to read the fine print so as not to commit to something you will soon regret or that will compromise your integrity. Do not hesitate to put all your own cards on the table so that your motives and desires are transparent and nothing is left in darkness. When shadow elements remain hidden, the covenant breaks down and becomes a contract with the unspoken dark side that is inevitably fulfilled. This really does sum up your reading, okay? Because we did talk about the light and the dark, okay? So this is a beautiful way to end your reading today, Gemini. I hope there was something here that resonated with you and that you stayed with me till the end. If it did resonate and you liked the reading, please hit that like button so that it helps me continue to share my content with others, okay? Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That will allow you to be notified when I post new videos. All right? I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family and enjoy the rest of November. Until next time, guys, namaste.